Hey guys, so I just gonna make a quick video here and let you guys know that I finished the fades. I mentioned it during my stream last night. I look really tired because I was actually streaming until about 5 a.m. or just after 5 a.m. And there are 66 new fades. A lot of them were actually requested. There was 2 extra ones requested just a few days ago, and I had already started wrapping things up with the fades that I was creating, so I didn't get to those. And it was actually a pretty good idea for the Mega Drive and the Euro Super Nintendo, and I'm actually surprised I haven't done them because those are probably a couple of things. Oh well, at least the Mega Drive I was going to work into my arcade somehow, because it has some games that America does not. But I haven't yet, and I haven't done the fades, so I will get those done actually. Those 2 I'm going to do. They're going to be very similar to the ones I've already made for Super Nintendo and Genesis, but they're going to have the alternate logos and such. And when I finish those, to the person that requested them, I can't recall your name at the moment, but I know you're in the comments of one of the other videos. I will post in that comment and let you know when they're made and when they're available for download.
Are you talking to Daddy?
Hang on a second, kiddo. My 5-year-old is in the background over here playing with Legos on the floor. Come here. Come here. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, now play with your Legos. So, okay, that's enough, kiddo.
Who are you talking to?
My subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
He wants to be internet famous, I guess. Alright, so just a couple ideas that I've come up with, and some ideas. Actually, let me get this done first. I'm going to move these to the folder. So here are all the new fades. You know, I've been having these issues with Mega lately, where it doesn't want to select that last one on the list. And their colors on this screen are so... Even when I press, like up here, I press the favorite button, the little star shows up. And it's downloading again, as if I needed it. It's so weird that it does that. I'm wondering if it'll do that with Firefox. I'll figure it out. I'll get them in the folder, and they'll be there by the time this video's out. It never used to do that, but for some reason now all of a sudden I have problems with selecting that last item on the list. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just select the one here, and then here, and then move them. The stuff. Oops. Miscellaneous fades, dark. There. I move those. And then I'll move that one. Okay, so it's done. So they're going to be there in that folder for when and whoever wants to grab them. As always, the new ones have the purple little dot next to them, so they're easy to spot when you're in there. And this is these will put me over 200 fades. I think it's 203 or something, just over 200 total. I'm not done yet. I think there's about 100 or 100 and something in the low numbers possible fades I can still do for supported systems and such by different front ends. But almost there. Now, I was going to say a couple of ideas for videos I was coming up with. The first one is the top 10 arcade games for kids. And that probably won't interest a lot of people, but for those that it does, I'm hoping that it'll help people choose some good games for your kids to play on your arcade cabinet, because kids can be very picky. You know, it's hard to find games that hold not only their attention, but they're not too difficult. I know my kid is okay with playing a lot of games, but when those 3 lives are gone and he has to start over from the beginning, he gets very frustrated. So I'll be doing a top 10 list of games for kids. Also, it was requested that I make a video on a specific video. I went over it somewhat in my restructuring video a while back, I think in January, but it was kind of stuck in the middle or separate parts in an hour-long video. So, but where to put the media, how to organize it, and not just my media, but all media in Rocket Launcher. So I'll be making that video, and that should be out by this upcoming Friday. I'm going to try and shoot that video out there, because it's something I should have done in the beginning, and it's kind of important that people know exactly where to put this stuff if they're going to get it from me, and not have to hunt through my videos just to find that information. So I'll make that video, I'll label it appropriately, and put it in the tutorial section on my YouTube page. What else was there? Also, I tried to reach out to Rocket Launcher, to DJ VJ. Hopefully he watches this video and he'll see. I sent him a private message on Rocket Launcher. It was a suggestion to me that Rocket Launcher has not had a showcase video or a video showing the features of Rocket Launcher in a very long time. And I looked at their videos, and they're pretty old. I mean, they were called Hyper Launch at that point, so they're pretty old videos. They do need updating, and I would love to do those videos for them. I believe I could make pretty good videos like that, but I won't do it without the consent of DJ or Brawley, simply because it's kind of, I'm making a commercial for their product, you know, let's put it that way. And I don't want to step on their toes, and maybe they already have someone lined up to do it or something. I want to be sure I'm in the right place before I do that. But hopefully they're okay with it, and I can do something nice for their program, and make like make one flashy video that has graphics and stuff, and flying text and all this stuff, just kind of like a commercial for Rocket Launcher, kind of like a front page business kind of video. And then a couple of videos, one showing the features and describing each page of Rocket Launcher UI, and then another video showing the features inside Rocket Launcher when you're actually in the program, launching from your front ends and stuff. So that's something I'd like to do, and like I said, I hope DJ watches this video and sees that. He hasn't gotten back to me. Somebody from Rocket Launcher, kiddo. Now, one last thing, like I said, a short video here. One last thing I wanted to say was, last night I streamed for like 3 hours on the arcade, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of people in the channel, a lot of discussion going on, a lot of talking, a lot of playing. I almost beat Streets of Rage 2. And the funny thing is that out of all that 3 hours of playing and going through my arcade, there's a 30-second clip in there of when I move my menu to Fight Club, and I have a Capcom versus Marvel vs. Capcom video playing for 30 seconds, and I'm talking over the video, mind you, and my webcam is over the video as well. If you haven't seen the video, it's essentially, nobody's gonna copy that. It's not really, you could barely hear it in the background. But apparently I was reached out to by Capcom, and that was a copyright infringement deal. I didn't get a strike or anything, so no worries there. But I just felt it was kind of funny that little 30-second clip. And I was kind of afraid because the first game that I played was Donkey Kong. And you know how Nintendo can be with that kind of stuff. And I questioned playing that, and then come to find out that the thing that got me was the Capcom part. But oh well, it just means that I can't monetize it, and I'm not worried about that. I don't care. I had a lot of fun last night, and I really enjoyed hanging out with the people that were on there. And I plan to do it again. You know, I was streaming Overwatch, and I was streaming Heroes of the Storm before, but you know, the interest in those kind of wanes. If you're not some pro streaming right now, you're not really going to get a crowd rushing to you to watch it. And not everyone's interested in those kinds of games, I understand. But, you know, playing as the on the arcade, I actually got an audience and people who were interested because it fits the niche that my channel is in. You know, Overwatch kind of is over here, and my channel's over here. So, I don't think I'll be streaming Overwatch anymore. I'm still going to play it, of course, but I don't think I'll stream it. I plan to make an effort Saturday nights to stream my arcade and play random games, pending copyright, of course. And I think that's it. Those are just the things that I want to get done in the immediate future. There's always more to do. There's you know, I'm working on other things as well. Everything I've talked about in the past in my videos, but that's just the immediate future. So, cutting this short, fades are there, and a video should be out by next Friday on my channel explaining where to put everything properly and how to set up that folder structure. So, I'll catch you guys on the next video.